Hola, buenos dias. So I decided to remake this video just because someone made a comment that the text was super small, and I agree with them. So I'm going to redo it so hopefully you can see it a little bit better on your mobile device. What we're going to do in this video is look at prepositions of location and how to talk about where things are located. And to do that, first we need to know some prepositions. So I've got them here in Spanish on the left and then English on the right. I'll go ahead and go through the pronunciation of all of them, starting with the next two at the top left over there. So we have al lado de, a la derecha de, a la izquierda de, allá, allí, cerca de, con, debajo de, delante de, detrás de, en, encima de, enfrente de, entre, lejos de, sin, sobre. So now that we know those words, we're going to use them to talk about where different things are located. We can use it for people as well, but I think for this video, we're just going to look at things, but it works the same with people. But to do that, we need to make sure we use the right verb. So when you're talking about location, with the exception of events, we're going to use the verb estar. And I'm going to go ahead and put that conjugation of estar on the screen here. Hopefully it's not too ugly. So the O form of estar is estoy. I could use that to talk about where I am located. So if I want to say I'm in my office, I could say estoy en mi oficina, or maybe I'm far from the mountain, estoy lejos de la montaña, for example. If I want to say where you are located, I could say estás. If I want to say where he is, she is, you formal as in usted are located, or a thing like the book is on the table, I would use está. And we'll see a bunch of those in just a minute. If I want to say where we are located, I would say estamos. If I want to say where you guys are located, this is the Spain plural you guys, I'd say estáis. That's an A-I-S. And then if I want to say where they are located, you guys are located, as in ustedes, or multiple things are located, I'd use están. So to give you an example over here on the right, this also kind of looks like the activity I'm going to give you in a second. I've got two separate things, and I want you to tell me where the first thing is located based on the second thing. So I have the books and el escritorio, which is the desk. So I want to say the books are on top of the desk. So los libros, and I'll use están because I'm saying they are. And then encima de is right here, it's on top of. And then desk is el escritorio. Now note that I put del. That's because when you put de before el, as in the, it becomes del. Another example is la silla, which is a seat, and the desk again. So the seat's over here and it's behind the desk. So I'm going to say la silla está, and I used está this time because I'm talking about one thing that's singular, detrás del escritorio. So I'm going to scroll down, hopefully, if I can get this to work. And I'm going to give you some examples here. And I'm going to use this picture and some text, and it's going to look very much the same. Let's try to make this a little bit bigger yet. Okay, so what I have is a picture, and I'm going to point out to you the different things that are in the picture, and then I'll tell you what it is that I want you to say. So what I have is a model. I've got the phone and la impresora. So here's the phone, and here's la impresora. So the phone is, you could say next to or to the right of. I use to the right of. So el teléfono está a la derecha de la impresora. The telephone is to the right of the printer. So for the rest of these, I want to say where they're located. I have el reloj en la pizarra. So that's a clock, which is on the picture right up here at the top. And then here's the whiteboard, la pizarra. Number two is la botella and la impresora. So that's the bottle, which is right here at the front of the picture. And here's the printer. Number three, we've got Spider-Man. He's hiding up here, and he's on top of the projector. And I've got the window and the TV. Here's the window, and then here's the TV. And finally, I have the maps and the chalkboard. The maps are down here underneath the chalkboard. So if you're going to try and pause the video and say where those things are located, I'll give you, go ahead and pause it, and in about 3 seconds, I'm going to type my answers right here on the screen. So go ahead and pause it. So if I wanted to say the clock is above the chalkboard or on top of, I don't know what you want to say. We'll say it's above. So sobre la pizarra. The bottle is, we'll say it's in front of. So we'll say está. I just noticed I made a mistake on this last one. Hopefully you noticed that too. Okay, and you might is in that sentence, right? La botella está, and it's in front of the printer. So está en frente de la impresora. Number three, Spider-Man is on top of the projector. So we'll say está encima. Now it's day, but since I have day and L, we'll make it del. Number 4, we've got the window and the TV. So the window looks like it's to the left of the TV. So we'll say, está a la izquierda de el televisor, but we have those two words, so we'll put them together. And the last one is the maps, which are underneath the chalkboard. So that's going to be los mapas. And since we're talking about maps plural, we're going to say están debajo de la pizarra. And de and la do not combine to become a new word. So hopefully this helps. If you need this document, I will make it available to you in the description of the video. I'll take the answers off, though, if you want to have that extra practice. Otherwise, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have questions, let me know, and we'll see you in the next video. Hasta luego.